For a lot of times I've been like on social media sites, and I see these memes about black people selling food out of their houses, black people selling dinners out of their houses, and it took me and I started to think about this, why black people sell food out of their houses and not really, instead of just starting a restaurant. And what I came up with in my own opinion is that the reason why black people sell food out of restaurants is because originally, let's say hundreds of years ago, centuries ago, for example, during slavery, we probably weren't allowed to start a restaurant because we just weren't allowed to own things. We were denied. We were denied bank loans, things like that. Denied property. Actually, a lot of blacks were property in the South, so they were too busy working on farms and plantations. Then in the North, a lot of blacks were probably denied or charged more. So it was the system discouraged blacks from owning anything. See, but I believe that a person who can cook, or a person who can do something really well, music, cook, whatever it is, play baseball, they're going to share their gift no matter if it's denied in public or not. So the reason why I feel black people sell dinners out of their houses is because it was rooted in this oppression of our country. After so many centuries of being told no and being discouraged and being turned down, eventually blacks stopped going to the authorities to do restaurants in the right way. And they still wanted to share their gift, their food, and make a little money, by doing that. So what did they do? Figured out another way. And the other way was to sell food out of their houses. Okay, and this still, I was reading a book by Malcolm, his autobiography by Malcolm X, and he talked about how people used to do that in his neighborhoods. They used to, in New York, when he lived in New York, when he lived in Boston, people would be selling food out of their house. Okay, selling dinners, selling plates. I see now, today, a lot of people make money off selling dinners, selling plates out of their house. Because Malcolm X he said that oppression and poverty creates hustlers. And I believe that is what has created blacks selling food out of their house, and that hustle is because it was rooted in denial, it was rooted in oppression. Same thing with the Negro Baseball League, for example. Why did blacks need to create the Negro League? Because they couldn't get it. We wanted to play baseball. It was something we love. It was something we can do. But because we were denied that right to play baseball in the major leagues, we created our own league. Same thing with a musician, for example. If a musician is denied the right to play in a public place, in a club, or in a bar, or in some public event, he's going to create his own event. He's going to do it somehow. He's going to share his gift. And this is why I think blacks sell dinners out of their houses. It's not because we want to do something illegal or anything like that. It's rooted in oppression. And after being told for so long no, you eventually just stop going to that door. You just create another door. You create another way. And that's what it was. Let me know what you think. This is my thinking of why blacks sell dinners and plates out of their house. Peace.